Hello everyone. Welcome to KLE Society's College of Education, Angola. My name is Ranjana Naik, B.Ed first year student teacher. Today we learn about the 8th standard English prose, The Emperor's New Clothes. This is a play based on folk tale. Let us see the story of the lesson. Many years ago, there was an emperor who was very fond of new clothes. He had different clothes for each hour of the day. He spent all his time and money on new clothes. He did not bother about his soldiers, nor did he care for the people of his kingdom. He just waited for the opportunities to show off his new clothes. Time passed merrily. In the large town, which was his capital, strangers arrived every day at the court. One day, two thieves, calling themselves tailors, made their appearance. They told everyone that they know how to weave a cloth which was made up of the most beautiful colors and elaborate patterns. The clothes made from this cloth will have a magical property of remaining invisible to everyone who was unfit for the office he held or who was extraordinarily simple in character. These must indeed be splendid clothes, thought the emperor. If I have such a suit, I will be able to find out which men in my kingdom are unfit for the office. I will also be able to distinguish the wise from foolish. This invisible suit should be made for me immediately. He ordered large sums of money to be given to both the tailors so that they can start their work immediately. So the two tailors set up two looms. They acted as if they were working very hard, but in reality they did nothing at all. They asked for the most delicate silk and the purest gold thread. They put both into their own bags and continued their pretended work at the empty looms until late at night. I want to know how the tailors are getting on with my clothes, said the emperor to himself. But he was afraid to go and see himself. When he remembered that a simple term or one unfit for his office will be unable to see the clothes, I will send my own faithful minister to check, thought the emperor. He will be best able to see how the clothes looks, or he is a man of sense and no one can be more suitable for his office than he is. So the old faithful minister went into the room where the thieves were on their empty looms. He was surprised. What can be the meaning of this? He thought. I cannot see any cloth here. However, he did not express his thoughts aloud. The two thieves requested him to come near their looms. Then they asked him whether the design pleased him and whether the colors were very beautiful. The poor old minister looked and looked, but he could not discover anything on their looms because there was nothing there. Is it possible that I am a simpleton? No one must know it now if I am so. Can it be that I am unfit for my office? No, I will never confess that I could not see the clothes. Well, Sir Minister, you did not tell us whether the clothes pleases you. Oh, it's excellent. This pattern, the colors. Yes, I will tell the emperor how beautiful they are. The thieves asked for more silk and gold, saying that it was necessary to complete what they had begun. However, they again put everything in their own bags and continued to work at their empty looms. The emperor now sent another officer of his court to see how the men were getting on and to ascertain whether the cloth would soon be ready. It was the same with this gentleman as it was with the minister. He looked at the looms but could not see anything at all but the empty frames. The thieves said, "Does this appear as beautiful to you as it did to the minister? It must be that I am not fit for the office. This is very odd. However, no one should know about it." He praised the stuff he could not see and said that he was delicate with both the colors and pattern. He went to the emperor and said, "The clothes which the weavers are preparing is magnificent." The whole city was talking of these splendid clothes which the emperor had ordered to be woven at his own expenses. And now the emperor himself wished to see the costly cloths while it was still in the loom. He went to the loom accompanied by a few officers of the court, among the whom were the two honest men who had already admired the cloth. As soon as the thieves come to know about the emperor's approach, they went on working more diligently than ever. Although this still did not pass a single thread through the loom. "Is he in the cloth magnificent?" said the two officers. "What is happening? I can see nothing here. Am I a simpleton or am I unfit to be an emperor? That would be the worst thing that could happen." The emperor said, "Oh, the cloth is beautiful. The color, the patterns are magnificent." The thieves said, "O Majesty, you should stitch a new suit from this splendid material for the approaching procession." "Magnificent, charming, excellent," resounded on all sides. The emperor was very happy and he ordered them to make a new suit from this new cloth. The thieves decided to work the whole night before the day on which the procession was to take place. Again, they pretended to work very hard. At last, they said, "The emperor's new clothes are ready." Now, the emperor came back to the tailors. One of them raised his arms as if he is holding something. He said, "Here are your trousers, Majesty. Here is the scarf, and this is the mantle. The whole suit is as light as the cobweb. One might think that he has nothing on at all when dressed in it. But this is one of the quality of this delicate cloth. If your Majesty can take off the clothes, we will fit on the new suit." The emperor undressed himself. The thieves pretended to dress the emperor in his new suit. "How splendid His Majesty looks in his new clothes, and how well they fit!" everyone cried out. "And what a design, what a color! These are indeed royal clothes." "I am ready," said the emperor. "Do my new clothes fit well?" he asked, looking at himself in the mirror. Now the emperor began the procession through the street of his capital. All the people standing by, "Oh, how beautiful are our emperor new clothes!" In reality, no one would admit that they did not see any clothes at all. They heard that they will be declared unfit for their work and also called simpleton. As the emperor walked further, a small boy looked at him in surprise and said, "But the emperor is not wearing anything at all." Listen to the voice of innocence that his father, while the child had said, was whispered from one person to another. But he was nothing at all on. At last cried out all the people. The emperor was ashamed as he knew that the people were right. But he thought the procession must go on. He kept walking. In the meantime, the two thieves had already left the kingdom with all the valuables. Thank you.